hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Kansas City Royals.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. Jason Vargas is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Desmond Jennings makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, it didn't take too long here to try and show off those wheels, did it? First pitch of the ball game, in fact, but a great play there to get this ball quickly and keep him off base.
Ben Zobrist will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first offering. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Will Myers will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And, you know, these guys were shut out last time out. And, hey, that's going to happen here in the postseason. I mean, it's not like you're facing these journeyman number 4, number 5 starters anymore. Once you get into the postseason, it's the best of the best. You're seeing number 1s, number 2s. And you know, they've got another tough assignment here. But, hey, no question. This offense has to get going if they're going to hang around in this series at all. And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Evan Longoria will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now the starting lineup for Kansas City, as put together by manager Ned Yost, looks like this. They'll go to work against one of the best young hurlers in the game today, the hard-throwing left-hander Matt Moore. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Billy Butler will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready now on 1-1. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Having success with the fastball here. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Albert Pujols leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
First pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. One strike to Pujols. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First pitch coming. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Logan Forsythe will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
The pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Salvador Perez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here it comes. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and grounded toward Escobar at short. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Alex Gordon digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2-1 now to Gordon. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and Gordon becomes out number 2 now.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Omar Infante to stand in. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Ryan Hennigan is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Catcher, Ryan Hennigan.
Now the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. One 0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One on the way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
3-2, here it is. There for it, Escobar. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the left fielder number 20, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Here's the pitch. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Center fielder number 8, Desmond Jennings.
Desmond Jennings will dig in here. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-0 on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here it comes, 2-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Lorenzo Cain makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Mike Moustakas will be the batter. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a ground ball to Escobar for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Nori Aoki will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And these guys know that if you're going to get to a pitch like this, you got to get to him early. And once he settles in, he can be really tough. But they've got 2 on against him now and only 1 out.
Alcides Escobar will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Now both runners on the move. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be two. Zobrist over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ben Zobrist will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Ben Zobrist.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. You know, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
1-1 now to Zobrist. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Will Myers will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, KC.
First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
This is foul right side. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Evan Longoria will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, with two outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Albert Pujols We'll try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. So 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
Here he comes, 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count pitch on its way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And Aoki will put this one away to retire the side. Rays strand just the one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Billy Butler will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out.
The catcher, number 13,
Salvador Perez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Taken there by Escobar. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Yunel Escobar will stand in to lead things off here. And his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Logan Forsythe will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-1 pitch on the way. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 2-2 coming. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Ryan Hennigan will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Alex Gordon will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Now the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the fifth.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
3-0 is on the way. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. On the way. And a full count now, 3-2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
Here's the full count offering. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Escobar is under this one. 1 gone.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, means that you've got him off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Omar Infante will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here it comes now to Infante. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now Moore with a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer it any of the last 3.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Joyce is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first offering. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Royals go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Matt Joyce will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Matt Joyce.
Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's Desmond Jennings now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
That's totally a strike. What are you talking about? Huh?
One out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. Out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Ben Zobrist will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. First pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
From the stretch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Okay, pitch ya!
Now the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here he comes on 3-1. Fouled back. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Aoki back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
And into his sixth inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Will Myers will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Here's a 1-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
And they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now. You just get the feeling that one big hit is just around the corner.
Evan Longoria will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
We knew this game wouldn't stay nothing forever. Now, here in the 6th inning, the question will be, can they add on?
Albert Pujols will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One 0 on the way. Chopper, foul. Here's the 1-1. And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach. Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Here comes a 2-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 1 and the Royals nothing. Mike Moustakas will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And this is going to be a foul ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Grounded, foul. Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Now here's the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Nori Aoki will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a fly ball out to center for Jennings. And there's the second out of the inning.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he says now.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here it comes. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Yunel Escobar will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
First pitch coming. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Aoki is there to put it away for out number 1.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. This is hit on the ground, but foul. So 1-2 with 1 away. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, clearly this throw is affected by the runner heading down the first baseline. You've got to make sure that you don't hit him. So he tries to compensate here, and he winds up throwing it away.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Lewis Coleman come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. In now, Ryan Hennigan, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Comes set, now the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That is not good.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The next pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. Billy Butler will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Designated hitter, Billy Butler.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
And some action in that Rays bullpen as the right-hander Grant Balfour is getting loose out there. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
I want to take another look at this because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Here comes the Tampa Bay skipper, Joe Madden, out toward the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching
call
for
to the
Tampa Bay,
bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Jake Magee.
Eric Hosmer will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
So often, playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen. And this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking, and you've got to put this ball in play.
Pause, now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here's the 2-2 home. Fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Salvador Perez step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's ready. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
A man at third with one away. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Let's go Royals!
One out and a runner on third.
Let's get the base in already!
Now the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And he is out at the plate. They are denied a chance at tying the ball game here as the inning is over. Desmond Jennings will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Center fielder number 8, Desmond Jennings.
First offering on the way. Now a hard hit ball that's caught out there by Infante. Good reactions there, and on one pitch the leadoff man is gone to begin the eighth.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Kane is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Will Myers will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Rays 1 and the Royals 0. And there is Alex Gordon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on the way. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Myers is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Omar Infante will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Count, the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 offering. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs. And who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Pedro Siriaco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Pedro Siriaco.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
So 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moved up into scoring position here.
Noriaoki will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled straight back. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
It's so important to take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Here with 2 outs, that's a big swing of the bat as he's able to pick up the RBI and tie up the ball game.
Heath Bell will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Alcides Escobar will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Go, Royal! Get a hold of that one!
Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Royals settle for just the 1. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning, all tied at 1-1. Pedro Siriaco is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 37.
Jared Dyson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Center field, number 1, Jared Dyson.
Evan Longoria will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, and that's it.
Now here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 5,
Albert
Albert Pujols.
Pujols will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Taken by Infante on to first, and there were 2 down.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Yunel Escobar will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. That tails back over, strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And he definitely helped him out there. He shows a little discipline. He's standing on first now.
Full count offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, and that's going to break a string of 7 in a row that he retired. They finally get themselves another base runner here with 2 away.
Alex Peach will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Billy Butler is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch on the way. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Joyce is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. One and one coming now to Hosmer. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2 and 1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3 and 1. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3 and 2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Salvador Perez will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Alex Gordon will stand in now. Hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
The 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now the 1 and 2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Score remains tied 1-1. David DeJesus is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frame.
David DeJesus.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 home. In there, 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Desmond Jennings will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. Aoki under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays strand just the 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose Molina is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 28, Jose Molina.
Omar Infante will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. .1-0 on the way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whoo. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Jared Dyson will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Pedro Siriaco. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. Still tied 1 apiece. Aaron Crow will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Aaron Crow.
Will Myers will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Quick outs are the key at this point in the ball game. Save your bullets. You never know how far you're going to have to go.
Evan Longoria will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Come on, partner double.
The 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Three-two pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that four-seamer right by the guy.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this fastball gets on it pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it. And that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Standing in now, Alex Peach, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Nori Aoki will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's the first offering. Ball 1. The 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Two pitch on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Boy, that's a nice play up the middle right there, because this ball's hit sharply. So you can see him really stretch out to get it. Then just sort of take a few steps to steady himself, not rushing anything, and then makes that good throw on the first.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And boy, a nice play there by Molina as he takes care of him at first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Great.
Billy Butler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Butler. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets down in front of Jennings, a base hit.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. Ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Eric Hosmer will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, Eric, let's go.
Here's the first pitch. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. He just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Salvador Perez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Let's get a hit, man. Come on, now.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. The 1-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Myers is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Royals strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose Molina will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play, and it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And now a pitch on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One-0 pitch now. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
The 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Matt Joyce will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Desmond Jennings will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Get me out here.
Now here's the first pitch.
Uh-huh.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
He's leading toward second.
The 2-2 coming. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Mark Lowe will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Alex Gordon will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman,
Omar Infante will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here it comes now to Infante. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Jared Dyson will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. Foul back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Pedro Siriaco would be next. Full count pitch on its way. Hit high, but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Payoff pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. Up with it is Longoria. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Well, the secret to his success really isn't that hard to figure. We'll keep the ISO camera on him as he's getting down the line, and you can see he just uses that speed to leg this one out.
Into the box, Pedro Siriaco pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Hey, with 2 outs, why not? If he gets thrown out, it's no big deal. We're just going to play another inning. Instead, now you've got the winning run in scoring position, and you put a lot more pressure on both the defense and that guy on the mound.
The 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they will claim game 2 as well as they walk off a winner.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at-bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Royals come out on top 2-1. Good night from Kansas City.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Aaron Crow. Loss goes to Mark Lowe. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.